two things. One, I grew up without health insurance in California. If anybody knows that you can't afford it, it's not available to you. It's someone who grew up in a family without health insurance. And so I'm going to take that 22 years of experience in healthcare, in understanding how Medicare works, and understanding the good and bad of today's healthcare system. And we need to focus not just on access, but on cost. And that means we're going to have to stand up to some pretty big special interest groups, like pharmaceutical companies, like hospitals from time to time, the insurance industry. And I'm ready to do that, and I'm ready to call people out when they are not doing the right thing for themselves. So it's affordable health care, it's investments in education. And then I'm going to throw one more, it's an education topic in the bill, but my dad was, I have 4 sons, but one of them has special needs. And I need to tell you that Minnesota is not going to have a more fierce fighter for children who have special needs than me when I'm a member of Congress. And we have got to increase the amount of special education funding in our federal system. Because what's happening, 40% is what we are supposed to fund in Congress. We fund 15.7%. That means we're moving operating budget money from school districts to special ed. And then we have to go back and we have to tax our citizens more because of the fact that we're not fully funding special ed. So we got to stop that. We have got to stop that cycle.
The reason it's not a little bit of John Plank for years.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I think people are ready. I mean, we keep going back for referendums in this country, and what we have to understand is that the source of the problem is we're not fully funding special education in this country, and I'm ready to fight for that.
At the convention, I said there was a lot of energy at that point.
Yeah.
Did it be too early, or are you still sensitive about it?
Oh, I keep looking for, is the momentum sustainable? And not only is it sustainable, it's growing. We now have over 700 volunteers, new volunteers to our campaign in 2018. We have individuals who are coming out every day who've never volunteered for a campaign before. And what they're saying is they want a change in direction in this country. They want someone who's going to focus on bringing us together, not a far-right agenda like Jason Lewis has. Jason was Minnesota's Mr. Right for decades. Jason is a far-right guy. I want to work on a bipartisan basis. I was with Sherry Bustos yesterday. She was visiting here in Minnesota. She's a congresswoman from Illinois 17. We did a farm tour together down in Zumbro Falls. She is the 6th most bipartisan member of this Congress. We have got to send, both parties have got to send people to Washington who are looking for common ground. And we've got to figure out a way to get along with this country.
Just aside on that, we're talking about going out with some of the volunteers that we're doing. We don't go out with some volunteers who are going out and I've already asked you this campaign.
Yeah, sure. We'd love to have you do that.
Okay.
We'd love to.
You said that would happen to you guys to talk on what
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure we'd have a whole group of volunteers who'd be happy to do that.
I've heard some figures. What are you hearing about outside rates spending money on the rates?
I don't know. What we have heard is that, already Minnesota is the largest spend in the entire country for a single state, which means there's going to be a whole lot of money spent in Minnesota. How much of that is coming to my congressional district, I don't know, but I suspect it's going to be a whole lot. And, that's why, again, I want to build a campaign based on, what I want to work on as a member of Congress. And, we could sit here and I could tell you all the ways in which I think Jason Lewis has voted against the interest of Minnesota, right? The health care bill, the tax bill that, also is going to increase health care costs by removing the individual mandate, plus all the benefits going to corporations and the top 1% in that tax bill. I would be happy to see tax reform, but I would want to cut taxes, maybe cut payroll taxes, cut taxes for real people so that they go out and spend that money to create real economic growth. I lived in a mobile home park the last time we tried trickle-down economics in this country, and I can tell you this, nothing trickled down to my family. And that's exactly what we're already seeing play out in this country. Big corporations, and remember, Bill, I work for a big company. Big corporations are saving billions in taxes. They are buying back their stock. They are boosting their earnings, or they're giving it back to their shareholders in the form of dividends. That's not going to help us create a working class in this country again. That's not going to help us fully fund special education or make higher education costs more affordable.
It hasn't affected particularly voters in the second district.
Well, yeah,
Jason Lewis claims the economy is doing very well.
Yeah. Well, we saw the numbers were just reduced down yesterday. I mean, down to what, 2.2% for the first quarter of the year. Congressional Republicans are living in la la land if they think that we're going to create 4 to 5% GDP out of a tax bill that benefits the top 1% in big corporations. There is no way in the world this is going to benefit everyday Minnesotans. And frankly, if it did put a few bucks in your pocket, conducting trade by Twitter has already boosted the Iran deal, it's already boosted the cost of your gas. So you've already shelled out all your tax savings in additional gas prices. So the idea that we should be working for Minnesotans who work hard, get up and go to work every single day to make their lives just a little bit easier, make their health care more affordable, bring down the cost of prescription drugs, make higher education more affordable, make job skills more available for the jobs we actually have. That's not a novel idea. These are the things that we should be talking about every day. The other thing we should be talking about is campaign finance reform and government affairs. One of my biggest platform issues is really around Citizens United, but more than that, just the dark money in politics that you just mentioned. I think more people would run for office if it was a level playing field where you didn't have to raise millions of dollars and you didn't have to face millions of dollars of dark money when you have no idea who's giving money to run against you for an entire election cycle. And I think voters are tired of those negative ads. They're tired of the way that we're running the government, and they're tired of representatives who are looking to benefit from their service to them. That's why I've said, if I'm a member of Congress, should I have that privilege to represent my neighbors, I will never, ever serve as a lobbyist. I will promote bills that stop the revolving door of industry lobbyists coming in and working for members of Congress. These are the kinds of things that I want to work on. And I think America's ready. I think Minnesotans are ready for a change in the way we do politics in this country, and I'm ready to lead that fight.
And what are your next steps? Where will you see the campaign trail complete?
Well, I have been all over the district, right? So I've been doing a lot more listening this cycle than talking, which has been fantastic. Yesterday I spent the day with a group of farmers from Goodhue County. I was in Zumwalt Falls on a farm. We talked about trade, we talked about health care, we talked about the tax bill, we talked about Twitter. We talked about all of these things because these are the things that real people care about and that we need to work on. And so I'm just going to be out listening to a lot of different people, and not only people from my party. I think that's one thing we fall into a trap when we spend all of our time just kind of listening to the echo, and that's one thing where I believe Jason has failed in listening. Jason thinks he already knows what's best for us, so he's going to tell us that. I want to hear and listen to people, and when you do that, you hear some amazing stories, and you know what you need to go for. You know you need to make healthcare more affordable in this country.
You've answered my questions. Is there anything else you'd like to add or emphasize?
Well, look, I think voters in this district are very smart, and they know and they want change, and I am absolutely optimistic that voters are going to change in 2018.
Angie, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to
Such a
see you.
pleasure.
I'll
Yeah.
be calling you around when you can.
Awesome. Be great to see you, Bill. Thank you.
Angie, do you support new leadership or Nancy Pelosi?
Everybody quiet? Awesome. Hey, Chris?
Angie, quick question. Nancy Pelosi wants to raise taxes. Do you support that plan?
Yeah, awesome. Let's get the group together and take a photo. Yeah, great.
Angie, Nancy Pelosi said she wants to raise taxes.
Let's do that. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's good. That's awesome. Oh, you want to? Yeah, I am. Awesome.
Nancy Pelosi wants to fulfill the tax cuts. Do you agree with that?